So in this video, we're going to now look at the setting up of your first blog. And the first thing we'll want to do is to look under our plugins heading. You're going to see the Nichologic plugin. So we're just going to click that to bring us to that page. So what you're going to see here in version 2 now is um, there's three different sections. You've got your first section, which shows you all the different plugin sets that you can choose. Um, there is an option on the right. These are all third-party plugins and some additional themes and some different blog marketing tools. These are all third-party. These are not related to the Nichologic plugin or the product itself. These are all provided by other people. There's typically going to be a small cost for many of these. So you can use them to look for different editions at your own leisure. But they're not necessary to getting the product to work. Okay, this is just an option we set up for you. The next section has some preloaded themes that you can choose to install. You can look at the demo first, and you can also add custom themes. We're going to talk about each of these in detail. I just wanted to give you a high-level view. The third section, allows you to create a page um, of different types. We've got contact, disclaimer, spam compliancy, and you'll want to populate these pages with your own wording once you get to that point. But this just gives you a nice, quick, easy way to get the page in place. And again, we'll talk about these in more detail. The next section we're going to look at is about loading articles into your blog. So this is really handy because you just need to use a zip file to upload your articles. Ideally, the title should either be in the text or in the file name itself. But again, you have the option as to which one makes sense given the files that you've got. Uh, I am providing PLR articles for the first 12 months for all new purchasers. So this is again a very quick and easy way to get your blog up and running with some content right away. Okay, and you can further set the time and date, etc. Again, we'll walk through these in more detail later. Um, the final section that I actually skipped over is to save and export your current settings. So once you've got your blog set up the way you like it, there are going to be specific codes or licenses for certain plugins that you'll need to tweak. But once you have that, you can actually export that into it'll export into a text file so that you can quickly and easily create a new blog based on the settings that you set up here, and then you can fine tune it for a specific niche as you go. It's just again another quick and easy way to get your blogs going. Okay, and that would be the import option here. Okay, so the first thing we want to talk about is to get our plugins all set up. So you can see here we've got three different groupings just set up for convenience. There's no real reason to select one over the other unless there's something specific you're looking for. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to install all of them. So basically for each set you go to, it's going to include all of the plugins from the previous set. So set 2 will include all of these plugins. Set 3 will include all of these plugins as well as adding these. So we're just going to go ahead and install set 3. And we're just going to click that. It'll go through the process of installing the plugins. And once that's done, we'll get a message coming up saying that it's installed. As we do here, the graphic has disappeared. And the next step then will be to activate the plugins. That's always a necessary step when you install a plugin. So we're going to go ahead, activate all the plugins. And again, the graphic has gone away. You'll probably need to refresh your window to see the plugins all in place. But once you do, the first thing you're going to notice is that you've got some warning messages that pop up. Again, because each of these plugins may require some specific tweaking, you're going to have to look at these messages, and there aren't too many, which is good. You're going to have to look at each of these and just adjust them for your specifics. So if you're using analytics, for example, you'll need to get your Google Analytics code and plug that in. The super cache is going to show up as disabled, and your all-in-one SEO needs to be configured. So we're not going to get into those in detail because those are specific plugins that have their own sets of help. They're very simple to set up, though, so don't panic too much. Just go into each of them and get comfortable with them as you go. Okay, but you will see here that we've now got some new plugins installed. If we actually go to our plugins page, you'll be able to see the list of all of the plugins that were specified and that are installed. And again, you'll want to take a close look at some of these because some you may want to use in different ways than others. So it's always a good idea to take a closer look at some of them just to make sure you're familiar with them. But again, this is a real time saver, so you don't have to go and search and install each one individually. Okay. So again, this is basically how you go about getting your plugins all set. So the next video we're going to talk more about the option for adding themes, and we'll also talk about uploading the articles. All right, we'll see you on the other side.